What is happening, guys? Martinez back again. Let's go and do it. So guys, touching base in respect of this is recent in respect of releases from Zara's website. You guys, I say, mention it on a number of occasions. You see the news things out there, so I'm just going to go and check it out there. But as I say, guys, hopefully enjoying the channel, so do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I have to have a bit of a break with these videos because, again, it takes a lot of time. But let's get into it. So guys, first one, touching base with you now, you can see there's already some information on the website or on the page talking about Tokyo takes don't even know what that is. Tokyo Tishatiya Hairu. No idea what that means.
5 minutes later.
So guys, let's jumping into it now. So we got this one here about Tokyo. It says again, so guys, it's saying it's all about so Tokyo. So eau de toilette, grapefruit, magnolia, and cedar notes. It's all about contrast, surrender to the warmest freshness. I'm not sure what that means, but hey, it is what it is. $12.99. Again, is it worth $12.99? I don't know. Again, my concern again is this about longevity. So guys, technically speaking, things are sort of shut down right about now. So it's not really a case of going out and testing fragrances anymore. And also, it seems to be more of a case of you have to buy the decants or, you know, the little 5 mils to try and get a sniff. Again, a lot of these fragrances are a better waste of time in my opinion. Florence Piazza della Signora. Florence Piazza della Signora. So Italian, and then we've got this Oriental Gourmand Eau de Toilette. Let's see what it's saying. It's got notes in. Fragrance reveals pepper, strawberry, and gaiac wood notes. An overall ritual of contemporary tradition. That doesn't necessarily look bad as a composition. I think this one, to be honest, could be like San Francisco potentially. That could be a release of San Francisco, or touching on that with a strawberry note in there. San Francisco's like a long old time fragrance I still got on deck actually, but you can't buy it anymore. Don't know why. I think that's one of the better releases that Zara actually have ever put out. So for $12.99, again, intriguing, but I just don't know what to think of it. Don't know what it smells like, don't know what it sounds like off the top of my head right about now. Next one we've got, is that the same one there? So these are two of the same. That's the same one, that's the same one. So we've got two fragrances there which seem to be the same. That one's just going around in circles. And then we've got this one which is London Savile Row Mayfair, so obviously uptown London style. It's saying that we've got Eau de Toilette again, woody Eau de Toilette. Fragrance pyramid reveals notes of mint, iris, and sandalwood notes. DNA of the real gentleman, a caress to the masculine soul. Again, iris, sandalwood notes, mint. It's hard to really tell. Could be maybe more like a, it's not, I couldn't necessarily say it's a barbershop type of vibe going on, but who knows. When I think of Savile Row, that's what I'm thinking of, like barbershop sort of fresh, you know, again, woodsy notes he's talking about. Possible, it's just hard to tell. But guys, if you checked out any of these fragrances, let me know down below, leave your comments down below. Yeah, don't really know what to make of these ones anymore. The bottles look interesting, but what can you do? Last one here is Vancouver Hornby Street. So I'm assuming that's like a main street there. It's a FRGRANCES Eau de Toilette, red apple, aromatic and patchouli notes, cosmopolitan hurricane, a burst of energy for dynamic spirits. And when I think of red apple, I always think of diesel fragrances, and I think of diesel in the black, the wrist, but it's in or the hand, like a black bottle. That's what I always think of when I think of red apple. Yeah, who knows? $12.99. Again, I don't feel it's justified. And again, the price is, sorry, it's a 80ml bottle. Yeah, I'm not really I don't really see it, to be honest, for that amount of money at this point in time. And decants available there, £5 for 4 decants. So what you're paying there, just over £1 per decant. £1.25, eh? £1.25 per decant. Yeah. Gold, again, we already know about gold. It's probably been reformulated. I'm not a fan of that. It's got like this praline or praline note in there, which to me doesn't, I really don't like. Yeah, cinnamon. I've just never really liked that one. Some people do, but it's just never been for me. It just feels a bit like a cheap scent to me. Silverman Spirit, which again is a take on Gucci Guilty, and even to some extent you could even say Gucci Made to Measure, which is slightly more weight. I prefer made to measure personally, but this smells to me ultimately like Gucci Guilty, which I believe I have in a bottle, in a silver bottle. I've done a review of that one as well. Not bad purchase, $12.99. Gucci Guilty is probably around about, what, £50 or so for probably like, was it 60 mil or something. But yeah, not necessarily one of the best fragrances I would say out there, but you know, it's okay to get the party started a little bit. Next one, guys, one of my favorite ones of all time from Zara. Again, this is Blue Man Spirit. This one is a take on Invictus from Paco Rabanne. This one seems to have slightly more of like a heavy sort of note going on. It's not as bright, it's not as open as Invictus, but at the same time, Nutmeg, gonna say, it's got a leather note in there, so slightly heavier with this sort of like blue-ish type of smell, if that's even a smell. But I've had compliments wearing it, guys, and the nutmeg is what makes this one what it needs to be. I enjoy this one, and to be honest, I'm gonna say well done, Zara, on that one. It's not a bad purchase at all. Uomo is basically a version of 1 million for those that don't know. So Paco Rabanne 1 million again, and it's got note pyramids of lemon, nutmeg, and cinnamon notes, and again pretty much in a 1 million vibe. It's just not as expensive, and it doesn't really project in the same way. I can see what they're doing. They're giving the bottles now sort of new flex, basically. Who knows, until I see the bottles in person. The bottles look actually okay for what it is, but again, $12.99 just can't justify it. And then we've got this acting out, which we talked about in a previous video. So pretty much, guys, that is the roundup of these latest releases, just touching base in respect of what's out there. Can't say personally I know what to take from them, because the way Zara's fragrances are, again, lackluster when it comes to the performance, and you're really sort of struggling to work out, even if it's going to last longer than about an hour without heavily reapplying. When I think about it, guys, it's getting to a point where with these fragrances, if you have to spend $12.99 or you spend $12.99 on something that you're going to spray so often, in a way you're not really getting your money's worth. And you know, you could think to yourself, if I spend £50, what do I get from that? But spending $12.99 and then using something all the time, or spending £50 and only needing to spray it maybe twice, maybe to reapply it maybe 3 times, you know, which one's going to last you longer? So you got to sort of weigh it up as well, guys. Interesting though, interesting. I'm actually thinking, guys, just to wipe my words when I say this, I'm actually thinking you're going to get some new fragrances. I think they're going to come from Boohoo Man. I think Boohoo Man's getting to a point where they're rivaling what Zara are doing, obviously on the online sphere. It's not the same type of business, don't get me wrong. It's not the same level, but for what they're doing, I suspect they may at some point go, if they've not already done so already, actually, tell a lie, they could have actually already done so. But I suspect that they're going to go into the fragrance game at some point if they've not done it, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, again, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Just having a bit of a break and save from this YouTube stuff, but at the same time, check out Instagram. Instagram is popping. So check that one out, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. I've got some fragrances to review. Gucci Pour Homme Intense, no, Gucci Guilty, no, Gucci Intense Oud, Gucci Made to Measure, and also, I think that guy's called Ashton Jensen's. He was shouting out a fragrance quite recently, Paco Rabanne's Infrared. Actually got a bottle of that on the way, so I will get a review on that one, guys, and let you know my thoughts. Peace.